What's up, tribe? So today I decided to do this in my living room because honestly I feel like we need to change the scenery from the tribe tea set. So yeah, I'm in my living room chilling with my dog. She's chilling. I wanted to give you guys a story time. So, oh my god, I hope I didn't like hurt your ears with that. I'm really hyper. I need to calm down. Hyper, calm down, calm. Brah, brah. So today's story time is going to be about, you know, gatekeeping. Basically, I had to deal with a gatekeeper in high school and I want to talk about it because I'm pretty sure this is, girl, you really just gonna drop your toy on the floor? Trifling. You know, I'm pretty sure we've all dealt with gatekeepers of a sort in our life. I've mainly dealt with a lot of them like either on the internet, but in person, mainly in high school. Like, I didn't really have anybody trying to police what I said or what I did because they were an expert. Since high school, I've been on social media. Like, you rarely see it in real life amongst adults, thank God, but when you do see it, it's very fucking cringy. For example, if you're a gatekeeper of something, you would do certain things like, oh, you like Coco Chanel? Well, what was the first thing that she ever sketched up? Like, you like stuff like that. Oh, you're into, Chick-fil-A, what's the president of the company's name? Like, I know all that stuff because I'm the real stan of Chick-fil-A. Like, that's what gatekeeping is for any of you guys that did not know what gatekeeping is. So I'm just gonna get right on into it. I don't wanna waste you guys' time. And yeah, let's just do this. In order for this story to make complete sense, I need to go to the Wayback Machine. Let's venture back into 2012. Don't lick my hand. Venture back to 2012. So in 2012, Tumblr was all the rage. Like right now, how all the teenagers are really into TikTok and there's the e-boys and the e-girls. Well, e-boys and e-girls are pretty much like the 2020 great value version of the Tumblr boy and the Tumblr girl. And I know you guys remember, I will put pictures on the screen of when you used to get on the internet and you used to see people dressed like this, at least if you're from my age bracket, which is not very far off from the TikTok e-boy, e-girl shit, which is very crazy to think, like, it's not that far off. But, bitch, I thought she was about to shit on her pillow. So yeah, it's not that far off, but back in my day, we used to have Tumblr girls and Tumblr boys, and they all used to dress similar to e-boys, e-girls. I mean, I guess technically I got on an e-girl shirt. Period. We all used to dress like this. Like, it's not a deal. But part of my little aesthetic, like what really popped off during Tumblr 2012 is like girls wearing oversized graphic tees of mainly like 80s band or glam pop bands or like rock bands from the 90s like Nirvana. I remember that was a huge boom. Like every like Forever 21, Charlotte Russe, whatever, always had band t-shirts like Nirvana. They would have Fleetwood Mac. Just all these band t-shirts were just coming out for mass consumption. We're gonna call this guy Julian because I remember his real name and it's kind of close. So we're gonna call him Julian. And Julian was like this skinny white guy that went to my school. And honestly, I kind of liked him like as a friend, like not like, ooh, I want to smash Julian. I liked him like as a friend. I thought he was very interesting. He held very good conversations. He was very articulate, like he talked very well. But honestly, looking back, I think that Julian might be, I don't even fucking know, but like, he might be a vampire or something. I don't fucking know, but just like the way he carried himself was looking back, like I know that like 15, 16-year-old me thought that he was like, oh, he's so mature. He's just like me. I'm mature. He's mature. That's why we vibe. But in reality, he was a 15-year-old boy. He was obviously overcompensating to seem more mature than he was and to seem like a smart aleck. Like the teachers, honestly, there were only a handful of them that either liked him or not because he was that like smart aleck ass kid who would correct teachers, who would do little stuff like that or like act like a know-it-all, and that's where he comes in because he would do shit like this a lot. Some of you guys may know this, when I was in high school at this time and Tumblr was booming, I was a Tumblr girl. Like I would post every day with my friends and I would post pictures all the time. So of course, and this wasn't my job, I wasn't getting paid to do this or nothing. I just really liked the Tumblr culture because I felt like I didn't belong anywhere And the fact that I had all these people that, you know, I could talk to on a daily basis. I still talk to some people that I used to talk to from Tumblr, like way back when. That's just where I like to be at. And part of the trends, because that's how I did reach out to most people, was through pictures, was, you know, following the trends. So let's look at the 2012 trends of Tumblr at that time. You know, you had your hype beast. That was a very popular one. I guess what would be called now a visco girl. Like literally this aesthetic of Tumblr was basically just like people that did not live in America that went on holiday. It would be like fucking Christmas in America. These motherfuckers on a beach somewhere in Greece. They would always talk about, you know, drinking certain waters and skin cares and stuff. So I see how that transformed over to the visco girls, holiday girl. Then you had the UK, but the UK Tumblr boys are interesting to me because it's like they dress very similar to e-boys today, which I've said in another video before. What I really liked about the UK girl Tumblr 2012 aesthetic though was I really love like the gothic undertones and the scene kid undertones that I was already doing like in middle school. But in middle school I was more of like a colorful, bright scene kid with like my bright socks and my bright Converse. Like that's what I was. But when I saw like it being expressed, because before I used to dress like very like vintage-y, like I used to thrift and stuff, but then I saw the UK Tumblr girls. I guess that was the e-girls of our time, and I just loved the, what were those things called? Creepers. Oh my god, I bought so many pairs of creepers. I love those creeper shoes. I love the pattern leggings, and I love the graphic t-shirts. I would see them with their Joy Division shirts on or their Arctic Monkey shirts on, and I don't know why some people feel like this is a hard phenomena or like why this is like some thing, but I looked up the bands because I'm like, okay, these are these girls. I love their aesthetic. Like, what are they listening to? Like, this is so foreign to me. I don't live in the UK. I live in Florida in America. Like, I feel like the way to get to know somebody is through their interests. And like, I would see them wearing Joy Division shirts and Arctic Monkey shirts, and I would go and listen to the music. I saw them wearing Ramon shirts. I would go and listen to the music. I remember when I first tried it, because you all know when you try to switch your wardrobe, you know, y'all know how that shit be. You try to switch your wardrobe, you gotta get rid of some shit, get some new shit. So I did that, and I went to Forever 21 to try to find a graphic tee so I could like get my ensemble together, get my pictures together, you know. I go to Forever 21 and I get a tank top, and the tank top is not an actual band. Like, it's not an actual band. I just genuinely like the lettering, and it was a tank top and it had like slits in the back. And basically what I would do is I would just wear like a flannel over it at school, and then as soon as it's time for the buses to let out, I would take the flannel off and I would just show off my back to the student fucking body, I guess. It said metal noir on the front, right? It said metal noir. And I remember I had a class with this kid, Julian, and Julian looked at me and starts giggling. I shit you not, I remember this shit clear as day. He's just sitting there, he's just like, I'm like, excuse you, because before this, like I said, we had been cool. Like, we would talk, try with our little superficial hipster talk, you know, trying to be mature and XYZ, and we would talk. So I just thought that we were Gucci. So I'm like, why is he doing that to me? I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna pay it no mind. I'm probably being dramatic. When class ends, Julian comes up to me and he's like, metal noir. Yeah. What band is metal noir? That's not even a real band. Like, what? I just like this shirt. No, but like, see, this is the problem. Like, y'all need to actually go and like look up the music, or like, y'all don't know these bands and y'all just all want to wear band t-shirts now. Like, that is just so crazy how kids are making trends out of blah, 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 blah. Mind y'all, this is a 15-year-old boy. This is a 15-year-old boy. Talk about y'all kids, blah, blah, blah. Like, what? Over here, I'm like, whatever, Julian. Like, I really don't care. I think the shirt is cute. I don't care. All right, but I mean, like, come on, dude. Like, sorry, I just had, you know, I was gonna say something. No, I did not know you were gonna say something. Why would you say something? I did not know you were the gatekeeper of graphic t-shirts, okay? As my style progresses, you know, I got some more graphic t-shirts. I remember I went to school one day and I had a Kiss t-shirt. Now, I will admit, I am not a huge Kiss fan. I'm really not. My grandma really liked Kiss, and my uncle really liked Kiss. So I knew a few songs, but I'm not about to sit here and act like I'm as big of a Kiss fan as I am as big of a Pink Floyd fan, or you get Red Hot Chili Pepper fan. Like, I'm not about to do all that. But I at least know some songs by Kiss, so I thought I should be able to wear the fucking shirt. So, you know, I go to school, I'm wearing a Kiss graphic tank with like some patterned leggings and some boot, like I'm looking cute. And I go into class, and I'll never, Algebra 2, here comes Julie.
Oh, I like your shirt.
Thanks, dude, you know, thinking that things are cool.
So, what's your favorite Kiss album? I knew it. You don't even have a favorite album. You're just like those people. Like, just don't wear shirts if you never listen to, like, because what you're doing is you're taking money out of the real band's pockets by buying these knockoff shirts, and you don't even support them. And then to top it all off, you don't even support them by streaming them either.
Shut up! Like, shut the fuck up. Can you please put your ass down so it's not in the shot? Thank you. I was like, look, Julian, like, I've listened to a few Kiss songs. I don't live under a rock. It'd be one thing if I had like a underground shirt. Like, okay, I get it. Like, I'm taking money out of small bands' pockets. You get what I'm saying? Like, it'd be one thing if I was taking out of a small band's pockets by not streaming their music and buying rip-off merch. Like, I get it. But, sir, like, this is Kiss. They're not getting any more broke. They're good. Like, they're good, son. Like, you will be fine. Me knowing 2 songs by Kiss, I will be okay wearing this shirt. So I'm just like, you know what? This man is getting on my fucking nerves. So at this point, that's when I told you guys earlier, like when I would see those Tumblr girls and they would wear the grunge shirts with like the band t-shirts and stuff like that. So at this point now I'm like, you know what? Just to be a dick, I'm going to, instead of shopping for aesthetic and being like, huh, okay, I know a few songs, so if fucking Julian decides to house with me, like, you get what I'm saying? Or people on the internet, people on Tumblr, because they would do that shit too sometimes. It's mainly men that do it, that just want to be the gatekeepers of the graphic t-shirts, bands, as well as film. I've noticed it's mainly men that be getting all aggressive with shit like that. I don't get it. I was like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to specifically buy t-shirts with bands that I actually support and that I actually listen to. Then you won't have shit to say to me, because my God, I may not be able to tell you when the lead singer clipped his toenails, but I will at least be able to name a few albums, name some songs, and actually, you know, be a supporter of the band that I'm wearing. As you guys know, on this channel I wear a lot of Pink Floyd and Rolling Stones t-shirts. I really love those bands, okay? And honestly, when I first started getting into bands, I started off with 90s rock, and then I went into 60s and 70s type rock, and I just went through like a whole lot of like, but what teenager doesn't go through like an experimental music phase to like get all that absorbing into, like, that's why I don't get shit like this happens. But anyway, I wore a Pink Floyd shirt to Algebra 2. And Julian was like,
oh, that's such a good album. That's such a good album.
oh, yes, it is. It is a very good album, actually.
Oh, what's your favorite song?
My favorite song is Comfortably Numb, sir.
Oh, well, that is such a well-known song. Like, everybody knows that song. What's another song?
And I'm like, look, we can go through the whole discography. I like this band. There's nothing you could take from me. I like this band. Like, it just is what it is. You need to stop policing me about my shirt.
I'm not trying to police you. It's just everybody always thinks that you could just wear a band and you just blah, blah, blah.
Like, even him explaining it just sounded dumb. Like, it just sounds dumb. Like, why can't people just enjoy what they want to enjoy without being quizzed? Like, I do understand the concept of you should support bands that you actually fuck with and not buy rip-off merch and stuff like that. Like, I get it, whatever, but I feel like to be quizzing people on shit like that, like, and people don't just do it with band tees. That's just like my personal example. Shit, even on YouTube, when I do wear my Pink Floyd t-shirts, I always at least get like 5 men in my comments being like, oh, you like Pink Floyd, huh? Like, yeah, so fucking what? When I walk down the street and I see people with certain merch or something, like, I just tell them I like their shirt. Like, I'm like, oh, I like your shirt, or oh, I like your hat. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I like your shirt. What's your favorite season? What's your favorite character? Who's your favorite bandmate? Oh, you need to take that fucking shirt off. Like, bro, I'm not a fucking military vet. I'm not going around like saying you're doing false valor. Like, you're not committing a crime, my guy. Like, you're wearing a fucking t-shirt. It's consumerism. Guys, if any of you guys are out there and any of these traits describe you of what you do to other people when it comes to like maybe your fandom or like just anything, like, please stop it. You look stupid. Like, you look stupid as fuck. You're probably the only one that cares that fucking much. It's not making you any money. It's not making you any new friends. Maybe it's making you some toxic friends. I don't know, but gatekeeping ain't cute. I've not heard from Julian since high school. Like I said on Twitter, when I remember this incident happened, his ass is probably fucking working at a Hot Topic t-shirt store, fucking policing all the e-boys. And I hope he's making a decent wage, because he was a nice dude. He just had fucking problems. You got eye boogers, dude. Like, what the fuck do you be doing? But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for sticking it out with me. I hope this wasn't boring. Let me know in the comments, have you ever been gatekeeped by something, like whether it be like in the makeup community, the film community, like whatever your niche is that you're into, or like maybe you were just new. That's another thing a lot of people don't ever stop to think when they want to gatekeep people. Like maybe somebody is new to this interest. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like maybe somebody is interested, but they're new to it. Like, and then here you go discouraging them. Like, I just think the whole thing is stupid. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Please let me know your stories in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.